Thank you for tuning in to The Solution is You. I really do appreciate the love and support that you provide for my channel. If you enjoy my content, then make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Let's go ahead and get into today's subject. Now, the topic of today is It's Always Something. So I put together 3 scenarios of some of the most common issues that we find ourselves in. And scenario one, now you are a guy and you just met a new honey and you have to go out on a date. But before you go out on that date, that first date, you need to have some repairs made to your vehicle because the plan is you're going to go and pick up your date and take her out to somewhere nice and enjoy yourselves. Y'all going to have a great time. So you put together a budget and a plan, and you give your local auto shop a call, and you schedule to bring your car into the shop so you can get a quick diagnostics check and make the necessary repairs. So you give the shop a call, you bring the car into the shop, they check out the vehicle, they give you a call back within an hour, and they tell you that it'll cost about $400 or $500 to make all the necessary adjustments and repairs. So you go ahead and you agree to all of the repairs and you tell them just get it done as soon as possible. I'll come up there and I'll pay you. And while all of this is going on, you're keeping in touch with your date. So that special honey that you met, that you're going to go out on that first date with, y'all are discussing the great time that y'all will have when y'all go out. You're talking about the meal that y'all are going to have and then what's to come afterwards. So there's a lot of expectations as to what's to come because you pumped everything up about what a great time you two will have. So y'all have been talking on the phone pretty frequently. In the meantime, the shop has been working on your car. So after about a day or two, the shop gives you a call back and they say, I got great news. Your car is done. We've taken it for a spin. It seems like everything is running smoothly. You can come and pick your car up. So you have somebody drop you off. You go in, you make your payment, you grab your receipt. You get in your car. You put the key in the ignition, turn it. Car cuts on immediately. Everything seems to be running smooth. So you pull off. And while you're pulling off, you call your date up. So you tell your date that you just got your car. Everything is great. You've made the payment on your car. So everything is good to go for the date. So you tell her to go ahead and get ready. You go back to the house, get washed up and everything. And so you got everything lined up. So you're going to go out, pick her up. You're going to go to the movies. You're going to grab you something to eat. And after that, whatever happens, just happens. So you go pick her up. Y'all go out to the movies. Y'all go grab something to eat. And as soon as you finish your meal, after a lot of laughs and, the wonderful time that you two had, sharing different stories and getting to know each other a little better, you go and you get in the car. And as soon as you try to crank it, it won't even turn over. So you go to try to crank it a few more times. And after about the third or fourth try, it finally starts up. Your engine light cuts on and then it sputters out. That check engine light will get you every time. Scenario two. So you and your significant other, y'all have been together for quite some time. Let's say about 8 years or so. And y'all have children. So y'all have about 3 children. And so each of you have been putting in work all year. So you holding down a 9-to-5 job. Each of you go to work every single day. So, you work long hours and, you do whatever you have to to provide for the children. So you've been planning to do a number of things for the next year. So you want to take like a vacation, and there's a number of things you want to reward yourself with to applaud yourself for the hard work that you two been putting in for the whole year. So you've been discussing plans on taking a major vacation with the kids, and then that you would also do something for yourselves, after you've included the kids on that major vacation that you've been planning. You also wanted to buy yourselves, some special items because you deserve it. Because, if you've been working and putting in all sorts of hours, you want to make your time worthwhile by treating yourself. So the end of the year has come and gone, and it's time to file for your taxes. So, each year you two file joint and you try to get the most money back as possible. And usually, things are smooth when you two file. You go into the tax filing office and you have the same rep who always help you and has continued to help you for the last few years. So, you and your significant other, y'all go into the tax office and, you meet up with the rep that usually takes care of you, and you explain the situation. You're talking about the vacation you're about to take and how the kids are happy, um, and that you've been discussing uh, these different rewards and things that you're going to treat yourself with within the next few months, so everybody's happy. And your tax representatives is happy for you and congratulating you on a year's hard work. So you giving her the numbers from your W-2, and everything is smooth, everything is going well, and everyone's smiling. And so you're at the end of filing your taxes, and the tax representative is about to hit the submit button, and then you get a call from the company who is helping to arrange your vacation. And so you tell them that you should have the remainder of the money within the next week or so, and that you will be able to go ahead and solidify the deal. So you're making the rest of the preparations for the vacation. And so you go ahead and you hang up. And at this time, the tax representative has already submitted your information. And then the tax place has determined that you guys won't get back as much money as you have in the past because you did not pay enough taxes throughout the year. You had earlier made an adjustment to your dependents so that you can get more money back during the year, and you forgot to make the adjustment back to the original way it was. Therefore, this has cut tremendously into the amount of money that you would get back by 50%. So now this has basically threw all of your plans off, your vacation, and some of the other rewards that you wanted to get for you and your wife. So now everything is jacked up. There's no perfect time like tax time for things to go wrong. Scenario 3. So your girl is always complaining that she never gets to go anywhere nice, that you never want to really do anything for her. And so finally, you get the opportunity to take her out, but not just take her out. And this is to a very fancy restaurant where they're serving steak. And this restaurant is like a well-known restaurant in town. So they have the best steak and mashed potatoes, green beans. They have all the works at this particular restaurant. But you're not just going to go by yourselves. You're actually going to make it a double date. So it's going to be you, your girl, and then it's going to be her friend and her friend's man. So all four of you guys are going to go out. You decide to step up. You're going to drive everybody to the restaurant. And once you get there, you guys are going to have an excellent time. You're going to catch up on old times because y'all haven't seen each other in a long time. So, it's going to be much conversation. You're just going to enjoy the time away from home. And this is an opportunity for you to prove to your woman that you can take care of her and show her a good time. So everyone meets up at your spot. Everyone gets into your car and you drive everyone over to the restaurant. The restaurant is packed. You can smell the food from the parking lot. So you guys go in. You have a table waiting on you. So you go to the table. You pull the chair out for your woman. Your woman's friend has the chair pulled out for her. So y'all sitting, y'all order the food. Everything's good. Everybody's smiling. Everything is loud inside of the restaurant. There's a lot of people. People are sharp. They're dressed uh, relaxed. Everything is great. The music is okay. So everything is wonderful. So y'all sitting at the table. The food comes out. The food is nice and hot. The steak is on point. The mashed potatoes are right. So everything's about to go down. So y'all laughing and talking, catching up on old times. Everything is wonderful. And so your woman asks for dessert. So you like, well, you look at the menu, see what you want, and order it. I got this. And the dessert comes out. The dessert is wonderful. It's like cheesecake. So everything is good. So your woman is smiling, and her friend is happy. Everybody's happy. You and the guy is vibing. Y'all talking about old times and how, each of your girls are, even though, you happy to be with them, sometimes they get on your nerves. So you're having that type of a conversation. And so now everybody's ready to go. So the restaurant is at a point where some of the original people who were there when you got there, now they've left and other people have replaced them. So you call for the check. So then the waitress comes out, hands you the check. You give her the debit card for you and your woman, and she slides the card right there in front of you, and your card declines. So then, you tell her, oh, it must be a mistake. Go ahead and run it again. So she runs it again, and your card declines again. And so the tab for you two is pushing about $90. So you tell her run it one more time. So she runs it one more time. The card declines. So at this point, you're looking at your girl. She's looking at you, and she giving you that look. And then you're looking at her home girl and her man, and they kind of looking at you, but looking down because, they kind of looking at you some type of way because their card done went through, yours haven't. So now you tell the waitress to give you a few minutes so you can see what's going on. So then you go and you take a look at your account, and your account is at negative $25. And you just realized that you had a series of pending payments that happened to come out at the time that you were at the restaurant. So now you're in a situation. Man, you got to be more responsible. I hope you enjoyed today's topic. I thank you for listening to me today. Please understand that the solution is you. With that, Have a great day.